Hello everyone, welcome to Land Reality Consult, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Afuseniwa Salifu. I am the CEO of Land Reality Consult. Land Reality Consult is a consulting firm dedicated to promoting geographic information system, remote sensing, land administration and land governance issues, as well as estate agency. Thus, if you want to buy landed properties or if you want to sell landed properties, kindly contact Land Reality Consult. If you're also interested in knowing more about these thematic areas, kindly subscribe to my channel for more educational videos. Let's get started. Today, I'm going to give my personal opinion with respect to land administration project. That is personal evaluation of land administration project in Ghana lab. In my previous video, I talked about land reforms and I talked about types of land reforms, radical and less dramatic. And I made it clear that what pertains in Ghanaian context is a less dramatic land reforms instituted by Land Administration Project. And Land Administration Projects also draw its inspiration from the National Land Policy of Ghana 1999, which highlighted a lot of challenges characterizing the land administration system of the country. And some of these challenges are weak policy environment. We have absence of up-to-date base maps for effective planning, weak land administration system. We have undemarcated customary boundaries. Most of these true-skinned land boundaries have not been demarcated. Extensive use of state powers for eminent domain, that is using power of eminent domain to compulsory acquired properties for interest of people, and mostly government do not adhere to the constitutional provision that says that if you acquiring land or any property for public interest, you need to pay the affected people fair, adequate compensation, and the compensation should be prompt. So for the prompt nature, most of the lands acquired by the government, compensation either is not paid, or even if it is paid, it delays before compensation is paid. And then we have slow resolution of land cases in courts as a result of backlog of cases in our Ghanaian land courts. It's good to know that about 60% of cases in Ghanaian land courts, or 60% of cases in Ghanaian courts, relates to land issues or land disputes. So I want you to know some of the achievement of land administration projects. So because of these problems, as enumerated in the National Land Policy, land administration came to solve those problems. So when they came, they were not able to solve most of the problems. Most of the problems still persist in Ghana. But they made achievement with regard to legal reform, institutional reforms, judicial reforms, land use planning. If you want details of this, kindly watch my previous videos on land reforms. So these are the interventions of land administration project. But to my opinion, with respect to the amount of money spent, about 55 million US dollars spent on this land administration project, the successes should be more than this. And in my personal opinion, I think that the land acquisition project's lab was overly ambitious. What am I saying? It was overly ambitious project because the project was targeting every part of land administration system. They want to solve all land administration problems in the country. So their impacts are really scattered around. Maybe they went to the customary domain, they do something small, come to legal, institutional reforms, they do something, go to digitization, they went and touched small. It is really, really scattered. They could have picked one part and then deal with it holistically to the bottom. But they are trying to solve all land issues in the country at once. So the attempts made in reforming land administration has been overly broad in scope with scattered impacts. So that is it. They want to do everything at once, which did not work. Another failure of land acquisition project, they did not achieve much with respect to harmonization of the customary law. You know, Ghana have diverse customary practices, customary processes, oral traditions in most of the traditional areas or customary level. Especially if it is acquisition of land, people have different processes of acquiring lands. Though there are similarities, but the differences are there. So the lab sought to make assessment and codification of these customary practices so that we bring some kind of uniformity in the land service delivery system within the customary land administration. But a lot of work was done with respect to this, but land administration project could not achieve this important milestone: ascertainment and codification of the customary laws. So this part is a failure in the part of land acquisition project, and it all boils down to my first point, that is overly ambitious in scope. They want to do everything at once, so they are touching every part in bits. They could have concentrated on one dimension. If they are going to build a robust land information system, they could have gone straight to that to build it, not scattered this. So all these points boil down to the over ambitious nature of the land acquisition project. Another failure is a failure to demarcate customary boundaries. As highlighted in the National Land Policy, we have indeterminate boundaries of stool and skin lands. So land administration project came initially also with the aim of demarcating all these customary boundaries, but could not achieve any success with regard to this aspect. So it is a failure in the part of land acquisition project. And secondly, or thirdly rather, is the systematic registration of land. This project came initially, or when time passed by, they said they want to register some of, we call it rural parcel demarcation. those who live in rural areas, they want to really survey their lands and register the lands for them. It's part of the project. It covers systematic parcel registration. And these people were relying on most of the conventional methods of land administration, like surveying, everything. And the conventional methods of land administration is costly and time consuming. So I was thinking they could have brought about new innovative methods of capturing and registration of data. And it should be in line with the continuum of land rights. At that level, it will be difficult to get that kind of accuracy that we required. But we could register those lands. As time passes by, they can be upgraded with the required accuracy. So that is it. So these are my personal views why land administration project could not achieve much. And another obstacle is also about the political will. You see, if you want to achieve an effective, efficient land administration system, you need to have a very good, strong, bold leader who has that political will to do what is right. Land administration project, I think, could not get the required leadership, political leadership, that will drive the whole project. So what am I saying? That if you look at Rwanda, what Rwanda has done, they use innovative land tools to do mapping, systematic mapping of all their land rights. And all this boiled down to Paul Kagame, who was a very strong leader who has the will to do so. So we can bring a lot of projects in Ghana, but if we don't have determination of the government and so on, you cannot achieve the intended purposes. Thank you very much for watching my videos, and kindly subscribe to my channel for more educational videos. Let's make Ghana great. Thank you. Bye.